this is Russ. Hey, I'm back in the car again. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about some products that I had ordered on AliExpress. Have you guys ever ordered anything from AliExpress? AliExpress is kind of like the Amazon from China. Okay, now you might be thinking, I've heard of some of these Chinese things like Temu or Temu, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Yeah, AliExpress is kind of similar, but AliExpress is a division of Alibaba. Alibaba is the big company that helps manufacturers sell products to other companies in other parts of the world. Like, for instance, if I wanted to be an e-bike, well, technically, I won't even call myself an e-bike manufacturer, but a person who brings e-bikes in and sells them, I could do that. Yeah, I could easily do that. I could contact companies in China who manufacture e-bikes and say, hey, I would like to start a new brand. I will buy 500 of these things, bring it in, and then sell them to you. I can do that. That's Alibaba.com, okay? You buy multiple huge quantities of products, okay? And these are products that are available and made in China, right? So maybe that's why we have so many e-bike companies out there. I don't know. And why so many bikes out there are so similar to the other bikes. Yeah, there's so many e-bike companies. Anyway, Alibaba is huge, but they have another one that's called AliExpress.com. This is basically the same thing, where the manufacturers who make these products will sell small quantities to you. Okay, I mean, you don't have to buy like a whole container full of product. You can buy onesie, twosies, okay? So you might know that I switched my camera out to the DJI Action 5 Pro. That's what's recording right now. And so they have a different type of mounting system compared to a standard GoPro camera, okay? Let me show you what it is. This comes with the camera if you buy a certain variants of the camera with accessories. This is their selfie stick thing, okay? But it's this top thing I'm talking about. The camera magnetically mounts to this, and there's two little clips on the side right here, okay? On either side. So this clip will clip the camera on, and the magnet holds it in place with the clips, okay? And then it also utilizes, let me take it apart here. It uses this mounting system that is basically from GoPro. This is how it started. GoPro basically uses this thing, and but it doesn't work by just this. It has this thing, and then this goes in here, and then you put this like how you normally do the GoPro thing. So this way you can tilt it, right? You can tilt it either way here. But the whole point is it's magnetically clipped. So you can get the camera on and off this thing quicker. Otherwise, if you had a standard GoPro, you have to unscrew all this stuff to get your camera out and then screw everything back in. It's just way too long and too much of a pain. This magnetic system is much better, okay? So I didn't have a whole bunch of these. It only came with two. In fact, if you just bought the camera, the basic camera, they only give you one. But I've got the camera right now on a windshield mount, right? A suction cup windshield mount thing. I've got a selfie stick here. I've got, a little tripod thing here. I've got standard tripod. So each one of these things are going to need one of these mounts. Otherwise, you'd be undoing the mount and reattaching it to the tripods and all that. It's too much stuff. You want the stuff already there. So I went to AliExpress to find out how much I can buy one of these things for. Now, you notice these are red. These are metal as well. But same thing. You push it, it clips. The magnet on this thing holds it in place. This is the one that came with DJI. This is the one I bought from AliExpress. Now, I will say that the AliExpress one is actually better than the one from the DJI. All right, here's why. Let me show you this. Okay, so here's what we saw on the other unit. But here's what they added to it. You flip the things up, and you've got this, what is this, a 1/4 inch? I don't know how big this mount is, but it's got the standard screw mount for a standard tripod screwing thing. So you can do either way. You can use the thing that the GoPro had, or you can just screw it in there. The one that comes from DJI is only available for the GoPro type mount. So you have to have that GoPro mount too. This one I don't have to. See, I can still use it. So anyway, the DJI version of this was, I think it was like $15, $15.99, $14.99, something like that, just to buy this little piece. I says, let me see what they have at AliExpress, right? So they had an introduction one where, you know, if this is the first time you've ever placed an order with them, they will give you a product cheaper. So I bought this one for 99 cents. Not the whole thing, just the attachment thing. I bought it for 99 cents, and then the shipping and whatever taxes or whatever, I don't know what it is. It came out to $1.70 something, okay? I go, hey, $1.70 is better than $15 or $15.99 or whatever that thing costs. So I said, yeah, I'll try it. If it's no good, it's, you know, it's not that big of a loss. Thing's pretty good. Yeah, I like it because it has that double feature. I can screw it on directly onto a standard tripod mount, or if I have the GoPro thing, I can screw it on there. Now, I don't need the GoPro thing on here because this particular tripod that I have, this is made by Manfrotto. It's got a ball head. So if I push this button, I can rotate. See, I can still rotate this stuff here. So if you can't do that and you need some type of movement, you know, up and down, then you'll need that GoPro thing, because then you can go one way or the other with this, you see. So you have to decide how you plan to use the product and what you're attaching it to, whether this works for you or whether you still need that GoPro thing to kind of tilt it one way or the other, okay? So I bought one, but then I went out and bought two more from them. Now, the second time you buy from them, then you got to pay their regular price. But even the regular price, I think this thing was something like, I don't know, $5 and something, all right? So I says, you know, all three of these then, so I bought two more, okay? All three of these things basically cost me, what was it? Let's say, well, what was the total? I don't remember. $12 or $13 for that one, plus the $1.70 for the other thing. Even all three together was cheaper than the one of the actual made product from DJI. Now, these are technically knockoff type products, right? If you think about it, but I don't know whether they have a patent on these things or not, but they come from China. This one is called Sunny Life. Sunny Life, it says on here. So if you're interested in something like that, go to something like AliExpress and look it up. Now, all I did is I typed in the search function, DJI Action 5 Pro mount, something like that. And then you'll see a whole bunch of these type of things pop up. Other manufacturers have them as well. I picked this one because it was 99 cents. And then after trying the one, I says, yeah, it's good enough. I'm going to buy a couple more. Yeah. So I just wanted to kind of bring that to your attention. If you're looking for products that, you know, that you can buy on Amazon and you don't mind trying something from China, you take a little gamble from China, yeah, check it out, see what they have. Now, there's another company called Temu, T-E-M-U. Some people pronounce it Temu, so I don't know which way it is. That's had a lot of negative press lately. And I will tell you that a lot of the stuff that they sell there are kind of cheap, junky product. Yeah, no doubt. We've had our share of stuff we've bought there, cheap plastic stuff that didn't work out. And but I do try sometimes, you know, some things. Like, you know, I mentioned before in the past that I bought these bells for my e-bike, right? You know, the little circular half dome bells. Bought them for like $1.70 something. I mean, you have to buy like 10 of them or something, all right? No big deal for me because I have different bikes, but, you know, for an average person, you may not need 10 of them. But still, you know, you can find the actual bell types out there. It costs you a lot more. So even getting 10 of them is cheaper than buying the one of them. So, and their quality is not as good, of course. And some of them work out, some of them don't work out. So at least for stuff coming from that company, I would say it's a real gamble. You don't know if it, they'll always send it to you. It's not like they don't, but you don't know if it's going to work or it's not going to work. Yeah, and a lot of the product is cheap plastic stuff. So I've not had that kind of experience as much on AliExpress compared to the Temu company. But we have ordered from both companies before in the past. So Now, I know people sometimes have a problem with ordering from China, right? Because it's got to come through U.S. customs and all that type of thing too. So it takes a while to get to you, right? But they have shipped stuff. It's not like they don't. So I don't have any fears of ordering from either of these two companies. But I will say that the stuff from AliExpress, the manufacturers that they work with that sell products there seem to be better. Yeah. Now, let me tell you about this Temu products. Some of them didn't work out, and we contact them and say, hey, this thing is cheap, it's falling apart, or it doesn't work out. If it's a cheap enough item, they've actually even come back out and said, you can keep it, don't worry about it, don't ship it back. It costs them more money to have you ship it back to them than it is for them to just say keep it. Because some of this stuff is so cheap that, you know, it could be under $1 or something like that, or $2 or something. It's not worth it for them to take it back. Now, here's what I found out with the Temu, right? If you order multiple products, let's say you order 3, 4, 5 items, okay, in one order, they will only give you free returns for one of those products. Anything else you send back, it could be you pay for shipping to get it back to them. So here's what I learned with that. If you're going to order multiple products, you know, you might want to split that up. You might want to say, all right, here's one order, here's a second order, here's a third order. The problem with this, though, is unless that thing has a free shipping thing, then you'd be paying extra shipping, see? So if it's a free shipping item, I would say place that as a separate item. Yep. Because if it doesn't work out, you know, and you have to return it, at least they'll pay for the return. The nice part with things like Amazon, you know, when you have an Amazon return, yeah, you can bring it to your local, depending on which stores they've worked out with. You know, I know the clothing store Kohl's, they have a return area. Even Whole Foods had a return area for Amazon. So wherever they've worked it out, it's easier to make that return, okay? Or sometimes you could just say, I'm going to UPS it back to them, and then you print out a UPS thing and Amazon pays for it to get back to them. So I think the return stuff is easier on Amazon, okay? US-based Amazon versus something like Alibaba or AliExpress or Temu, right? But it's for small items. I'm not going to be buying a very expensive item on these companies. I'm talking about accessory parts or things like that. That's where I'll look at some of the Chinese companies to see if they have anything that they can sell that's similar. And like I said, this thing is actually pretty good. So those who have the Action 5 Pro, you need more of these mounts, go to AliExpress, right? Just do a search for DJI Action 5 Pro mount or something like that, and you'll find a bunch of these options there. Yeah, I won't even put an affiliate link for this thing, but you can search and find whichever ones you want to consider. But this particular brand is called Sunny Life, okay, worked out for me. So that's all I wanted to let you guys know. Try some of these other things, especially small, you know, replacement part type things. It's a little gamble, but it's not expensive, you know. And like I said, if it's your first order, some of these products are like 99 cents. How can you beat it? My subsequent order cost me more money, but I was even at that price, it was worth it to try it out first, and then I ordered 2 more. I may order more, but right now I have several of these mounts. Now I've got 3 from this company, and for my camera, I bought their advanced thing that comes with this selfie stick. They sent 2 of them. Okay, so I've got a total of 5 mounts now. So you may say, well, I don't even have that many things to mount it to. Well, I do. I got tripods and everything. So it's just easier to have the mount than not to have the mount and have to remove everything, and it's a pain. It's a lot easier this way. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for today. Yeah, see, it was kind of like a product review this time. But anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Keep watching Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for this type of content. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays are e-bike content. I'll talk to you guys next time.